Clash of Clans podcast, episode 87. And we're back with the Clash of Clans with the fans and stands. I'm your pal, Scotty and Boneyard. I'm here with my pal, Scotty.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Scotty.
I was kind of wondering if you were going to do something on the end of that one.
I didn't have anything queued up, so I just went straight into it.
You went blank, and then you just...
Gave you
You had that pause. You had that little pause.
87. I got nothing for 87. At least 88. I know when that's coming up. That's an easy one.
Okay.
Anyway. We're here at ClashClansPodcast.com talking all these Clash Clans here in the WBSMT Radio Studio. Update episode, I guess. Yeah. We get to talk about some news, one new thing, and how it.
I can't wait to talk
affects,
to you about this.
Well, we'll get there. Talking all these Clash Clans, WBSMT Radio Studio. What's up first? Where you at, Scotty? What's happening? Let's stick. What's new? What's going on?
Well, I guess we should just maybe talk about the update right away because I can't really talk about what's going on. Probably.
Okay, right. Let's go.
So we got some sneak peeks last week, and I didn't know when it was coming. But we're going to go through the list and talk about them because there's some things that I didn't even realize that were added. And so we've seen, it's been a kind of different.
All right. Well, let's talk about what they are quickly, and then we can talk about how they work later because that's what people want to hear. People already know what's going on.
Right.
I've already seen this. This isn't today.
Yeah, but this is
and by the time you get this out, people will be. I've already figured it out, and it'll be the whole thing.
Well, the upgrade time. We're gonna wait. We're gonna have to wait like a few weeks before the new anti-air defense, the air sweeper.
The air sweeper,
this
a.k.a.
is a point in time
the fart gun. The fart gun, a.k.a. the queef machine, a.k.a. that blowjob thingy. I heard that one. That one was funny. Because no matter what anybody says about it, it's just immediately taken for granted that that's okay to call it. Nobody even comments on it because it's so stupid.
You don't like it?
I think it's the dumbest thing.
Okay, why?
Well, first of all, it's the air sweeper. It looks like it's a little puff, puff, puff. The animation of what happens is stupid.
The bicycle horn.
It doesn't. Yeah, right. Yeah, a little bicycle horn, little sound horn.
Oh,
okay. So
I wonder what it sounds like.
It looks dumb. I guess I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it in action, or because I never have the sound on.
I got to do that.
It probably goes whoosh. It's just terrible.
But what if it made a really cool noise?
It looks dumb, and even if it's maxed out, because I've seen that, number one guys have them maxed out already. They still look stupid. There's not even any real spikes or anything like on it. Number two, it doesn't fit in with the motif of Swords and Sorcery at all. A fucking big puffer. It's not any kind of siege engine. They didn't.
Well, what could it have been? What could it have been named? That would have been
the ballista. It could have been a catapult. It could have been all those things, but they choose a puffer. Like the fart gun. And it farts out farts periodically. It doesn't even blow continuously. It just farts out farts and
how could you have? What would you have named it though? If you could have named it anything that you wanted besides like a fart machine or designed it different, what would you? Is there like a? The catapult is not air. You don't think of it as shooting things in the air.
Are you asking me what defense I would have had or would have rather had?
No, to serve the same function. Blast of air. Is there anything?
No, it's dumb. It's stupid. It doesn't even need to be part of that. You could have had a wizard on the tower and even wizard affects air or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Wizard tower. You could just make it a different thing. I don't know. It's
an air tower.
It's silly and it's dumb, and the animation for it's dumb. And then when you look at it and you look at the info, it says, where it says like it would have a sword for the fight for the damage. It has a little cartoon puff of air, little thing, and that's how it pushes for 1.2 blocks for 5 seconds. It's like a thing out of a fucking Zelda game, and you're in a castle and you have to stand on a certain tile to get it to shut off from blowing. But then you figure out, I can push the statue onto the tile and it'll shut off, and then I can go past it. It's ridiculous. Give us a new troop already, goddammit.
You said this about the pig dog. And probably every troop or every defense that has ever come out. And then you come back loving it. Well,
I can already see how it will be utilized by offense and defense and offense.
Right.
You obviously come in behind it. Or you come into the side and you use it to blow you over there. That's a whole thing. To blow
the pig dogs or the pups when it explodes.
Yeah.
Because if the bases come through, like all those balloons are, coming behind, and then
Right.
those things pop, and if that thing pushed the air hounds back farther, you'd save more of them.
Well, and yes, you could definitely use it that way because it would go towards say you have that thing blowing on an air defense.
Yeah.
You put a bunch of hogs on that air defense, and they don't even get to hit it a bunch because they're getting pushed back a little bit, but they're still there doing what they need to be doing, soaking up damage, and maybe even moving over far enough to get to bring in an archer, or something just in range. And then they explode and they all wipe down to the other side of the map. Now you're probably doing that with loons, so that thing's gone anyway because it's super easy to defeat. I've seen it. I've seen people going after them with dragons and with balloons, and putting a rage there, and it gets there.
Well, and it'll be different when they're more powerful. Since
3.6, I think, is the max. It pushes at 3.6 squares every puff, which is one whole thing.
Here's what I was wondering about this. Okay, because I was thinking about the pig dogs, and last night I was wondering, with the puff of air, do the troops necessarily stay locked on target, or do they?
Yes, I've seen.
Or do they move to a different target?
No, I don't think they. I haven't seen it move. I guess I haven't really. We should probably have been paying attention to what's going on here because I see them in the wars now. But I don't know. I don't care. It's hardly relevant to the air attack.
Well, no. Okay, because imagine if it goes to the 3.6, right? Mm-hmm. That's if it stays locked on a target, whatever target that troop was looking at, instead of getting blown back, for example, to like an outer defense. Uh-huh. If it stayed locked in on its target,
it's going to keep traveling back.
Yeah,
and that screws you. Right?
Yeah.
That's
what I was wondering.
Well, it's probably what it does, because it's dumb.
Yeah. Or do they switch?
You can
targets?
aim it in 8 different directions, which I like. That at least you can do that. You can figure out where you want it to go. Now, where do you have yours?
You just like to play with it, don't you?
Ding, 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 round and round and round. Yeah, like, I wonder if I put it this way. It's blowing up
Rotate.
What's that? Basically, what it is, it's just one more defense for a golem to lock onto, or a giant, or a balloon. It's just one more defense you can put strategically to. It's almost like
if they switch targets, blow at what you want them to hit.
Yeah.
If you could blow
them at the storage collectors.
Yeah.
Have it pointed at. There you go. That's probably what you should do, no matter what, is have them going at the storage. So once something gets on the storage, it has to keep going back to it and get stuck there. That's a huge sink, right? Or people go, oh, that's where that thing's blowing right out there. I better just send one balloon in.
Yeah.
Fart gun. Ridiculous.
Okay. So,
where do you have yours on your base? Like, I kind of looked at it and tried to figure it out. Where do you got yours?
I put it on the side of my base where I think I would hit with air.
Pointing away? Like pointing into the woods?
Yeah. But on my my mini account, I have it blowing. I have it positioned behind 2 air defense.
Uh-huh.
And pointing out sort of blow at storages, kind of push them back. And so if they even get close to the air defense, they're going to be pushed back.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're kind of behind it.
Yeah. Right.
But then I tried to position it so, well, if they attack from this way, they're going to get screwed because they're going to run into this. With loons or something. Try to come from the back end.
It's a whole nother fucking piece of the puzzle now. I stuck mine kind of in the middle, pointing towards the middle. Okay. I got the big, huge outer ring.
Right.
And then it's towards the middle ring, pointed like across the top of the middle ring. So anything coming across will get stuck, and anything coming in, it's near an air defense. So that if something's coming in to get that, at least I don't know. I just kind of stuck it in there. I don't get hit by air defense ever.
Well, and I think people use it to an advantage too. So I guess it's figuring out if they switch targets. I think they do. They must, right?
We're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah. So this is the early days because everybody's been upgrading them.
Where's
continuously.
And where are yours at?
Mine's going to 3 right now.
Both of them?
No, I think I only got to 2 on the other one. On my mini, and I forgot.
Okay, I only have it at 1 on my main, and he's going to 3 on the mini.
Okay.
Because Town Hall 8, my town gets hit by air and water, so that's going to be where I learn how to use this thing.
Well, and
that's the first Town Hall you can unlock it at, and that's probably where it's the most useful down there.
And it's a quick upgrade.
It is, and it's cheap to get
a free benefit. Like in war.
Yeah.
So like the air defense, it takes what 8, 12
days. The
days.
perfume bottle. I'm looking at the big red bottle, it's dumb.
Well, but I mean, an air defense
At least
takes...
put a spike on it, like a big fucking knobby crystal job on the top or something.
Did you see the pictures of them all the way through?
Yeah, well, I've looked at them, yeah. I went up and
Just
found
disappointed, huh?
Yeah, it's still a big red bottle, and then they just changed the straps. Oh, we're using metal straps now. It's a little, we gotta hold that bottle of air on the ground. Whoosh.
How do you really feel about it?
I hate it.
But it's a quick upgrade for lower town halls.
And, okay, I say that now. Of course, I'm going to be later.
I know.
Oh, this thing's so dope.
Oh, I love
use
it.
all the
I
time.
love working my minions on the thing.
Anytime I see one of those, I send the minions after it.
Or you go, I target the things like right in front of it to blow them all through the map. You just wait.
We'll see.
Ooh, look at that! How'd I get over there? So they can only face one way, but rotate, as we know.
I bet you by the time we finish this, we'll answer our
unlock at
questions
Town
already.
Hall 6. Air sweepers gain more pushing strengths when upgraded.
It unlocks at Town Hall 6?
Yeah.
Wow, it'd probably be super useful down there.
Yeah.
Like,
For
much
sure.
more of a thing.
And it's a quick upgrade.
Well,
that's what I mean.
It's just it's an additional defensive building.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
Bookmarks.
I like it. I don't really go check it out.
I went through and bookmarked all of the KFAM clans and SOAS and LexCorp and a couple other things. And I'm like, all right, now we got these in case we want to go look at them. All right, Zod knows where we're at.
Right.
And then player one was running around in Global, and I'm like, you know how you could super troll somebody because I was going to bookmark Zod and all those clans, and I'm like, no, I don't want them fucking coming over here. I want to bookmark I could bookmark L and all these Global clans, so they would hundreds of requests would come on time. But here's the thing, that's not how it works. When you bookmark something, it only is for you. Yeah, right? And so
I thought you were going to...
Well, no, I didn't even do it. I was like, that would be hilarious. And I sent it to somebody, and they're like, oh, no. It's only for you. And I'm like, oh, I bookmarked everything for House of Zod. We have everybody's stuff. And they're like, no, that's only you. And I'm like, oh, okay. Which is good, I guess.
Account.
Yeah, it's Zod's bookmarks. I thought that's what it was.
Oh, it was the clan's bookmarks.
Yeah, right.
Only co-leaders could...
No, everybody. People couldn't add or subtract, but everybody could look at it.
I can see where you thought
part of your clan page.
Yeah.
Only co-leaders or elders can edit it or whatever.
I've been doing a ton of work.
That's what I would have been doing too. I would have been like, what clan? I just want to barrage with requests from Global. It'd be hilarious. It'd be such a good burn.
Okay. So you can bookmark up to 30 clans, as Boneyard has already demonstrated, and view them under a new tab next to your profile.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Clan War Attack Army preview.
Oh,
now, this is something that...
The war page, right?
Yeah. So this is...
It's still a little glitchy.
Never attack unprepared in the clan. Your army is now previewed before every war attack. It was kind of cool. I saw benefit right away. It was weird at first, but
yeah.
I was like, okay, it shows you, it's filled.
Yeah, you stop, you look at it, okay, everything's there, and you know what it is and where it is, and even what's in your clan castle, right?
This is what's going to happen for a little while, I think, is this other thing. It says, be ready or be sorry. You can no longer end war attacks early without surrendering.
Sure, that's why,
so
it's one of the
when
things.
you hit attack, because some people used to do that to
all the
check
time.
all the...
To check the troop placement, the outline of where you can drop stuff.
Is that a sucker hole? Is that not a sucker hole?
But here's what they did. Here's how they changed that. When you scout a base and you touch on something, it shows you the outline. If you scout a base and you touch on a building, it'll show you the outline.
Oh, I didn't know.
So that's new, and that changes. That's why they did that, because they took it away.
Okay.
And now you have to go, I got my base, and I'm going in.
Do you see how it's going to happen? For a while, people are going to be used to attacking, where they go into an attack, and then they go, wait.
No, that's already, it happened. If it happened a bunch of times in your clan, you need to kick all those people out. Because once it happens once, everybody should be like, okay, on your shit.
We're going to see this happen, though, with new people coming in.
I would hope not.
For a couple weeks.
I mean, I don't. Maybe it's already been a few days and it's not a thing anymore.
I could see myself screwing up that way,
going in and attacking, and
wait, because I just hit that one screen.
It has been kind of glitchy though, because if you go and if you attack a higher town hall than you are, it shows you have extra spaces. It says it has a red X instead of a green check. Like my town hall 8 attacks up to town hall 9 or town hall 10. at the Town Hall 9, it shows because I can only hold 200 troops, and if I attack a Town Hall 10, it says I'm missing 40 troops because Town Hall 10 is 240.
Oh yeah, okay.
It says I'm missing 2 spells, and because but I can only hold 3, so that's still a little glitchy. I don't know if that's the thing. Like it wants to show you that you're attacking up, but you should fucking know that.
I know it did alert me that my king wasn't there, and
perfect. Yeah, awesome. Right, it is helpful,
but it was sleeping because he's being upgraded right now.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So then it's saying you're missing one.
And that's good. No, it's definitely a good thing. Like I like it, and it's useful, and it will once people get used to it. It's perfect.
Okay, this is one thing I wanted to talk about for sure.
And instead of going in and looking, we want to go in and look where you can drop troops. Right? Now you can just do that when you're scouting. You don't have to go in and attack and then back out. So this is where I'm like, well, that makes scouting better.
I didn't realize this. Yeah, I did not know about this.
Everybody will
until I printed this today. Yeah.
But that makes scouting better. And then you can, if you want to look at what troops you have, sometimes you go into attack and just to see if everybody's ready. Now you have a thing that you can go in and back out of if you want to.
So if you're new to this or have been doing this for a while, this is a big thing because I would have backed out if I had not heard about this.
You would have tried to go in and come out again.
Yeah, I would have.
And you would have
thought I could.
And you would have got a 0% no star.
I'd be like, what the f? And And I would have looked like an idiot.
It happened to somebody. What happened in one of our wars?
Yeah.
But it was somebody's. It was actually somebody's. They lost connection, and it burned them. And so it's part of the thing. Now that whole thing is about the modding, right?
Yeah.
We want to even talk about that bullshit.
No.
People are assholes that cheat, and this was a part of this update was Supercell's fix to try to stop that. And I guess it's working some now. I've been following the threads on the different things.
Cool.
And
I
it's they fuck them really.
Yeah.
Modding is not.
Now everybody's sitting around going, "Well, we took these guys before."
Now they're going
to see all these people leaving the game.
Yeah, right. Well, they spent a lot of money. It was a couple. Somebody said I saw on the line. It was they were against and it was an Asian clan and probably Chinese or something with the thing. Everybody was in the other language. All 3 stars for the first 12 hours. And then 0s and 1s for the rest of the army, because that update happened right in the middle of that war. Yeah, and then it was like, oh, fuck you guys, awesome. 0s and 1s because they can't do shit. They don't know how to do nothing. All through the second half.
I kind of think that happened in L's last war.
Yeah. All of a sudden, everybody's
because they were pretty tough, but they were only doing 1-2 stars, and it's like it seemed like these guys must have been modders before.
Sure.
Because they had 124 war wins. And
sure, right.
It was a surprise. But, okay, this is the big thing. And thank God I asked around about this. Starting at Town Hall 5, a one-time name change will become available in the game settings.
Oh, boy.
Use it wisely.
Now, whoever is listening to this and has changed their name, what are the odds that you regret it? Probably pretty good.
Hold on 1 second. There was, remember in the sneak peeks or the leaks, they were saying that you could do it for 500 gems.
That was one of those fake leaks, right?
Right. It was a fake thing. And so I thought, well, that's awesome. So every 500 gems, you can change your name.
No.
Or you could,
And I thought that would be, it would really promote trollisms.
Yeah.
But it would make Supercell a lot of money. Like I was like, oh, I could see them doing that because they would be making a grip of money for people just like, oh, I'm going to just spend $5 and change my name 3 or 4 times, because it's funny or doing whatever.
Or it's been a while.
I'm going to go fuck with somebody, and really, or you want to just, or you just for not nefarious reasons. Why would you go to that first?
And I almost changed it because I thought, oh, that's fine. I'll just save up enough. On my mini, I'll just save up 500.
One time, buddy. One time.
So I sent you a text about I was going to change my name on Exace.
What was my advice?
You said wait 24 hours.
Make a decision
it's like
and then wait 24 hours.
Yeah, it's like a tattoo.
And
this shit's
in
permanent.
24 hours you still think it's funny to change your name to you, So somebody did that to their mini, and I'm like, really? You really did that? Yeah. I'm like, okay, that was fine. You know,
you're going to see a million views now.
We're in a war of the bottom guy's view.
You only clan.
Well, yeah, right. You could do that shit, but it's because it's fucking annoying in chat. You know, people get kicked out for that kind of stuff.
There would be kind of dedication. It would be like being initiated into a gang. You have to change your name, your one-time only name, to you to be part of this clan,
or anything for that matter. You can pick any name, but all the people. Oh, I'm changing my name to this, and now I have a bunch of people in my clan that have changed their names to things that are even more confusing. You know, if you change your name to some jumble of letters and numbers, and you just kind of shorten it to the first two, okay, and then you change your name to something that's even longer and more like, I don't know who these people are anymore. Yeah, right. I got a bunch of new guys. All the in the town hall says,
okay, wait,
Portuguese.
Who were you before?
Ace, right? And that's exactly that happened. I'm like, so who are you and who are you? Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 guys changed. I'm like, I know you by your name. Like,
you can't really announce it, you know, because you can't send out a clan mail. Hey, I'm now Alexander. You know,
it was right after it happened. It happened to several people.
So
Chasley and Huang and Tong and all these guys at the bottom, you know, they're not all at the bottom, and Hung and Tang in the middle. But okay, this is my name, but I'm changing. I'm like, I don't know you by that now. Who is what?
Yeah,
so now it's a new person that I know is like, okay, that person is good. I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah. I did think about changing it to I told you Con L Superboy was one of my.
Con L. In some of the universes and you know, some of the canon, it's Con L, right?
I Wikipedia'd it.
Or it was the clone, or all these different things.
So I Wikipedia'd it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's his name. And so I think I told you. And then I thought about Ender from Ender's Game.
Sure.
And then I was like, okay, which one? I'm like, then I thought I should change it to Britney Spears.
Yeah, I posted that one. Britney Speared.
Yeah, and be okay with some of those things. But I thought, wouldn't it be cool to be named Britney Spears in the game? Because
why? What?
Because people will like want to attack you. So I could get my base, for, you know, where people will go, I want to come in and attack this one person and draw attacks for the clan, right? Or if you went out into global. And then you asked to join somebody's clan. Your name was Britney Spears.
He's trying to catfish as Britney Spears. Hi.
Is that so? People would automatically want to accept you because
pick any name, dude. Pick any name.
You're going to go spy on somebody, and what's the likelihood of them turning down Britney Spears if you want to get into their clan?
Pick any name.
People would just want to see that. Just
Alan
ask.
Alda. How about that, right?
No, but something that everybody would recognize.
Shirley Temple.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows who Britney Spears is.
And
like, all across the world.
Soup.
So I'm like, you could probably do a lot of stuff.
Jackson.
Then I thought...
Bono.
No, Michael Jackson's dead.
Cher.
So you know you definitely...
He's not dead. That's not a thing.
Okay. But you see what there's some benefits, I think, with
Britney
where
Spears.
they would want to...
I don't know. It's still, again...
I really want to attack Britney Spears.
Now,
That's what they're going to say.
It's been over 24 hours already, and you're still with Britney Spears?
No, it was, for a couple of days.
Oh, now what? Now what are you down to?
I don't know. I asked it in the chat.
So you're off Britney Spears. So by now you'd be sick of being Britney Spears.
I almost just went and did it because I'm like, that's fine. I can change it in 500 gems to Britney Spears. And then I asked, wait a second. Before I do this, is it 500 gems? No.
One time.
One time.
Yeah, duh.
It's like a tattoo.
What else you got on here?
Okay.
Clan settings change and who change them. It's all right.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
The only bad thing is like suddenly who's tampering underneath that hood?
We've been from Moldova for the longest time because we're like number 1 in Moldova right now. Maybe. We actually had somebody request from Moldova. And it was in some language, I don't know, Czech or something. And just blah, 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 Moldova at such a time. Like, I want to join your clan. It was a little thing. And they're like, and somebody rejected him before I got to it. I'm like, oh, you should have let him in. Like, do you speak English? Are you from Moldova? Yeah, we need to bring you in here.
We want to be part of the claim citizenship.
Yeah, well, we can push the show on into Moldova.
Yeah, because there's like 5 clans.
Yeah, well, they're all named Moldova. Like the top 20 in us, it's Moldova, and then the house is on. Just the name of the country.
All the top clans. Wow. But, well, that's...
And we're number 1 or 2, you know.
Let's see. Defensive modes can now be changed even when the defense is under construction.
Oh, yeah. Proper. Needed it.
Defense buildings now initially point away from the TH in combat, except for the air sweeper, which always points in its configured direction.
What the hell? What?
So
what is that?
I didn't really realize this.
Where is this?
It's under
defensive buildings now initially point away from the town hall in combat, except for the air sweeper, which always points. Okay, so defensive buildings now initially point away from the town hall in combat. So they start out pointing outward, like the cannon won't turn.
Maybe the cannon was always just random before, and so now it's so that way. Yeah, I never thought about this.
I'm looking at my base, and the cannons are pointed away from the town. Well, actually, town hall's way down here. Oh, yeah, it is pointed away from the town hall, because my town hall is outside. So the cannons that are on the bottom end of my square are pointing back into the middle, away from the town hall. All the cannons are kind of pointing up, and they're swiveling back and forth, but pointed away.
So
And look at the guys in the Archer Tower have their backs to the town hall down at the bottom, so they're looking back in the middle of the base.
Nice.
So that's okay. That's
but
what
that'll shave off a half a second. For a turn.
I don't know if that's a thing. I don't even know if maybe it's just animation.
But think about the turn in the because it's under interface improvements,
gameplay improvements.
All right. Attacking troops will not start chasing defending troops as far away as they used to.
Boo.
Damn dragons and minions.
Yeah. Those fucking little skeletons, man. And the dragons go, oh, there's tiny skeletons attacking the fucking king over in the corner who's cleaning up. Then they rush all the way over to across the other thing. Ah.
Well, now also you can get some more loot out of the Goblin map.
Yeah, that was cool. Like, that came up right away. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to get all that.
It says zeros still. And then I look back, and it's like
it's back in the middle. It's 100. Maybe there's like 500,000 of each to go get in all the different things. And I'm like, oh, I'm getting that right now because they're gonna. I thought it was a glitch because and then they did the maintenance update right after
Player
the
one
update
comes in and.
Well, I'll tell you what Player 1 did do. The glitch was the walls.
Oh.
You could put elixir into your blue crystal walls to make them black again at Town Hall 8, or whatever. And so I dumped like 4 million elixir into the walls down there. Boneyard did. I dumped a bunch of my elixir into the walls. And I only have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue crystal walls left in my outer ring to make it solid black.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not all the walls because there's still those sections inside that are gold. But
maybe I shouldn't have followed your advice.
What?
Because I said I have all my builders are busy, and you said gem that shit, and I was playing with Exace. I was from Exace's side, and I'm like, oh, so I did like 6 or 7 blue walls from the crystal to the blue.
Sure.
And I'm like, well, that probably wasn't a big deal that I had to gem like 200 gems on that account too.
So you could spend a little bit of elixir to get some crystal walls to better crystal walls?
I did like 6 of them. There wasn't enough in there.
Oh, that's dumb. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it was
it was a waste of gems.
Yeah. And then...
you know what? The base is coming up. Once I get that outer ring done, I'm going to the middle ring and making them all Lego. I'm going to leave the middle pieces. Here's the thing. My base has been getting 1 and 2 star lately. People are coming in with the golems and hitting it, and I might need a base redesign. I don't really want to do it, but I think I'm going to have to change this up a little.
Okay, this is on your Town Hall 10.
Yeah, I might have to put the Town Hall in the center with the ring around it. It's pretty, I don't know. It works. It used to. It does not go for 3, but it's a Town Hall 10. It shouldn't go for 2.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's been my goal, is to get it into a range where if I can just eat 1 attack as a Town Hall 10.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference.
I might keep the configuration of the rings and the dividers to make people to get people to walk around, the dividers, and bring it all in tighter. So everything is real close together. There's not all that range. And it would overlap all my defenses a lot better. And it would make more bottlenecks for stuff to hit next to other stuff.
Well, yeah, if you're getting hit with a certain army that's getting the 2, how can you even just change it a little bit?
Well, yeah, it's all ground all the time. Like it never is air, and so it's going to have to start happening. Next week, Lady B works nights, so I might have to do some serious clashing.
Okay.
Or chores, if she's listening.
Yeah. Chores, obviously.
What else you got?
Let's see. You are now more likely to find targets at or near your town hall level in multiplayer matchmaking.
Well, you jumped a bunch of shit here, man. We're selling gameplay improvements. Fixed a very rare case when a defense might target a troop at the edge of its range, but not fire.
I don't really think
I don't ever say.
That's why I skipped over it, Boneyard.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see here.
Oh, you just okay, and then loot values, blah.
So, strength calculations have been updated in Clan Wars matchmaking to compensate for high-level heroes, walls, skeleton traps, etc.
Yeah, so they changed the matchmaking to include walls. That's a big bummer for a lot of people. One of my Town Hall 9s, Axel, is now above some Town Hall 10s because he got his walls way up. Like Brock just went to Town Hall 10, so he's the low guy, but Axel's above him as a Town Hall 9 because everybody's like, walls don't count.
Wait a second.
Put it into the walls, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, Supercell said, oh yeah, guess what? Boap. But also the heroes comes in, which is. Did you guys see a difference in your matchup with L? Because you're always getting the high hero matchups.
Yeah,
you get less of that now.
Well, there was a bunch of stuff going on, so we started L Reloaded, Matt and Dirty Pirate. L Reloaded. They did that to take some players to let them go and practice, right? Yeah. And then come back to L, and then people. Some people went over there. Some people came back, and we moved around. But that was right when it was.
So you made a clan to put people who needed to work on. You didn't want them in the main clan because you needed a war.
Like a real feeder clan.
Okay.
Instead of opting them out or
using the rest of the
kicking them out. Yeah. Well, no, they could. No, it was just L people that wanted to do it. It was because we were getting those matchups. It was like, how do you balance it just a little bit so that you're not like wasting all this loot on these wars? If you've got a rush town hall and you need to catch up a little bit, go over to L Reloaded, do some wars. Mm-hmm. The wars change over there then because then they're manageable.
Right.
So things have been mixed up a little bit.
You've been winning some more wars that way?
Yeah.
Doing it that way? Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what streak we were on, but we were up against those clans. So there's a lot been happening. So because of the move, I don't know if we're just getting better matchups or that we're more balanced.
Right.
It's hard to tell at this point.
Matchmaking tweaks. You are more likely to find targets at or near your Town Hall level multiplayer matchmaking. That's good, especially for the lower guys, because if you're higher up and if you're even a 9, if you're Town Hall 8 and you're high up in trophies, it'll look for the Town Halls that are closer to you, so would be much easier to beat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
10, I don't know if that helps. I actually want the lower guys so I can, pick on them a little.
Right.
Get some free trophies and shit.
So, man, that's going to be different with the walls making.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
So he's on your war map above.
Yeah, I'll go look at it. Hold on.
Oh, I suppose I've seen 10s among the 9s.
I got 4 Town Hall 10s, a Town Hall 9, and then a Town Hall 10, and then the rest of the Town Hall 9s.
Let me look at ours. No, we stayed in the.
Now Brock is just went to Town Hall 10, and that's probably all he's done.
Yeah.
But, as a Town Hall 10, he hasn't really brought any more out. He's keeping it low still, matchmaking wise.
We don't have any of that.
I think. But look at Axel's walls; they're all fucking lava.
Oh man, yeah.
They're all level.
So maybe it's not like insanely
10 level,
turned up.
They're all maxed out walls.
Because we didn't have any in this war like above each other on either side. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's just because he's got a ton of the lava.
It did change, and it changed in the thing. He jumped up. So that wall makes a difference.
Whoopsies. What have you been doing, Boneyard? Are you farming?
What's his last thing here?
Matchmaking now prefers to wait a bit longer. So the matchmaking is going to take longer.
Yeah. Summary: the air sweeper is a defense that.
That's the whole. Sorry, I printed off some stuff.
We got some printouts here. What have I been doing? House of Zod made level 5.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah. We started a war right after that, and I didn't get a chance to fill a single CC. Now, the previous, I don't know how many wars.
Right.
I pretty much fill all of them myself. Like, I have all this stuff built in, and I just plug it in. Some people put in witches, like, oh, I made some witches here, put them in here and there. We made sure that everybody, one of the things now is everybody has to be real specific on what they want.
So everybody's now able to donate one.
Oh man, everybody
level
higher.
Higher.
That's the thing, and it's it really is something else. I couldn't believe it. I was doing something and we matched, and then I came back and they were about maybe a quarter of the way filled, and so I brewed up some stuff to fill the rest of them, and then I went to bed. Like, it was late, and I got up, they were filled, and I'm like, wow, this is going to be a great army to go and waste, because it's just like a bunch of witches and wizards and valks and pig dogs and shit. And okay, so I went and had a lot of fun with that, but it was totally full. I'm like, awesome, I'm going to save so much fucking dark elixir and regular elixir. Like, I have more elixir now than I had at the start of a war in months, you know what I mean? And I've been raiding a lot because I want that gold to finish my fucking walls.
So you're what do you need elixir for? For like troop upgrades?
I need elixir to make troops, but now I can actually think about getting some researching done.
Yeah,
'cause I haven't had that. The lab's been done for it's been down for 3 months. I don't know, forever really.
It's like the members of Zod graduated and are off to college.
The last thing I used it for
you have time to do stuff now.
The last thing I used it for was I got my golems to level 4. Is it next to 4? They max out at 5. So I'm like, I'm just going to leave them here because I don't use them. But once I get to level 5, I can give out max ones. I don't have to upgrade this thing. I don't need it. So now I can hand out max golems. I don't need to upgrade it to.
Oh yeah.
So I got my queen. I'm working on my queen. She's at 16 now, and she's on her way to 20.
Oh my god. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to.
That was the thing. Is like, now I can save all this dark elixir and making all these troops. I can raid for it and get it and put it into my heroes.
Well, I decided. All right, now's the time to get the king upgraded to 20. He needs to go. And so I thought, okay, what are some strategies I can do? And this is me being stupid, I guess. That I can do to get a lot of dark elixir fast, or at least just not have it pumping, or just collecting, and at least making 7,000, 10,000 a day, or whatever I could get. I was trying to do the math. I'm like, how long would it take me to get the king to 16 or 17, because it's going to be 75,000 or whatever. And so I said, okay, I'm going to do the 0 to hero thing. I'm going to drop all the way down as far as I can go. I'm going to throw some troops out, see how far, and then I'm going to race all the way up to champions, and do it with no dark troops. And so I was like, okay, well, how am I going to get down? Started a barch army.
Sure.
I don't remember the last time I barched. I mean, on Xace, my mini, I barched like all the time.
That's all I do. Actually, I've been stepping up my raiding game in Boneyard.
It's like a kid in a candy store. So I got down to like I was in Masters 1, I think, or Masters 2, just trying to farm dark elixir, and so I said I'm going to drop. So I start dropping, and I'm like, I'm going to try a couple things, and then I'm like, no dark elixir troops at all. And I get down to like 1900. I'm trying to barch my way down.
Yeah.
I keep stopping and winning and getting these mega jackpots. And I think I made it down to gold 1. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go in, steal. And then if I lose trophies, that's awesome. If I don't, right. But then I keep winning and find a better loot.
And going back up and up?
Yeah. And then I've got 45 defensive wins. Because
because you're down there and people are coming after your shit. I've heard a lot of people going down and getting a lot of money down in silver, And
Yeah,
have like
T Skits is down there.
and going down and making all this money because people are down there now.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I've been doing it, and then I did like a boost last night. I was like, okay, I'm gonna boost all four for 2 hours, and then I'm not gonna boost my Spell Factory. And I just go in. Even if I could go in and take like 300 Dark Elixir or 500 and get out,
sure, lose and go down and just do.
I made
it's
like
kind of a
30K Dark Elixir yesterday.
wow.
Because I would just go in on that boost, you'd have half an army, even if I took the Dark Elixir, and then if the pumps were full. So I was like gaining stars, and then I'd drop a few, and just like if I could.
And you're hitting what, like Town Hall 8s, Town Hall 7s?
No, like
Town Hall
9s.
Oh.
10s. People with
dumb 9s and 10s who have their shit outside and are stupid.
Yeah, I mean the pumps and mines, like they've been unattended. I'm like, ooh, look at this, and just being greedy. I'm like, okay, can I think it's all that Dark Elixir's in that drill. What am I going to take to do that? Slam things down, take what's in the drill, and then get out.
Then quit. Just like, I'm done.
Yeah. If there wasn't as much as I thought, or like the pumps and mines didn't have a ton in them.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, whatever. Oh my God, I've been missing out this whole time because I'm having a lot of fun, and I've got these level 7 barbs and level 7 archers that I've never really played with. And so they're just like taking things down. What are you looking at?
Sorry, I was looking at my thing here. Donation levels.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I've just been raking it in. Then I hit a patch today where people are coming in and zapping the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because I had 80K Dark Elixir.
Yeah.
I was going to just try to get my king up.
No.
I have more Dark Elixir now, and my king still has 3 days. I was like, I think I can get my queen going at the same time and get back here with enough time to get
the king back up.
Yeah.
Well, that would be something.
If I could do that for just a couple weeks, I could really make a big dent in that.
I think I'm going to make the push up to champs.
Are you?
And I need the gems, and I want to put my I'm at 2,300 right now, so I'm only getting 50 grand for a bonus, which isn't great. I'd like to be up in at least making 65 or 100 up in back up in Masters, but I wanted to put my town hall back inside and go up in some things, but I have 70,000 Dark Elixir and 2 million. 2.5 million regular elixir, no gold at all. But if I go up there, people are going to come in for it, and I want to wait until I start my queen, and then go up. But then it's going to be hard because I don't have my queen. It's going to be a whole thing where you're stuck with it.
So you are going to push with what army? Or do you have a
balloons and minions? Probably have dogs brewing in one and minions in the other, or something like that.
Because you're going to have to remember when you get up to that about like 3,100. I mean, your army costs are going to be a lot, so you want to make sure you have enough enough elixir, or
I guess enough Dark Elixir too.
Got to be prepared for that journey. Are you going to be able to hold out for? You could do it with Lunian. If you're just picky.
Yeah.
Taking the 50%, you know how to do that stuff. It's not as tough as you think.
Well, and I got pretty close, and I just didn't have time or resources to do it. But I'm down in gems, so I wanted to get up there and get that. Plus, I wanted to just have it done with. Have that fucking big fiery mouth on as a thing.
I have 2 days, or I have 2 days and 23 hours left on my king, and I have 81,000 Dark Elixir. 20K more and my queen go. So are you getting zapped a lot?
No, I don't. I have my town hall outside. I don't. They come and take that, and once in a while somebody will come and mow their way in there and fuck me up. But pretty much it's just going for the town hall.
So you just put your town hall outside?
I'm at that level in trophies where people are going for the town hall outside. Like, they're going up. They're
where are you sitting?
23-31.
Okay.
In Crystal 2. So they're going for the town hall. They're taking it with some archers or with a hero or something. Once in a while, people will go in, but I have no gold ever. Like I never have more than 500 gold because I've been putting it in the walls.
And
500,000.
I made the mistake of just having my war base up. It's like a variation of my war base. Because I was like, well, I want to keep my trophies and people won't hit me, and take much from me. Well, I woke up this morning to 133 defensive trophies.
Whoa!
And then I logged off after a Barch attack and got like 30 some more. And so I was like, finally I go, I just got to put my town hall outside, or they just come in and zap my stuff and then leave. And I'm like, I got to catch the people who want that town hall. So I put that out. And I'm like, if it's just a matter of me logging off for a couple hours, if I need to gain some trophies.
Sure.
But by the end, they'd taken a lot of shit from me.
Yeah.
Because they weren't giving me the 40% shield.
That's the trade-off because that's what they're I'm taking this. Fuck the trophies.
Yeah.
And, if you don't have that there, you're like,
And I was losing a lot.
I ran into that when I was going up, and as I got towards the top, I stopped getting attacked for a little bit of loot and getting trophies and keep moving up, the defensive win. I started getting attacked for most of my loot and a 50%, and it would fuck me every time. And so until I started running out of loot, and then I wouldn't get any defensive wins because nobody would go in for nothing. They would either go in for all of it or none of it. So I'd sit without a shield forever.
And then I've been making that money, and I thought maybe I'll save up and do my jump spell has to be maxed yet, and so does my lightning. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just save up elixir. That's why people were hitting me so hard, because I had 4 million elixirs sitting there.
Sure, yeah.
And 80k dark elixir.
And up there, that's what they're using with their armies.
No, this was about 2,300.
Oh, people were coming in for that.
No, I'm talking about farming in that range. Like I went down to gold 1 and just floating around these currents. Just because if I can send in a few barbs and take 40k of even just elixir and whatever, and take the town hall too, I've been using that bonus.
Sure,
but no dark troops except for donations.
Right, and get it up there. The other thing with clan level 5 is war bonus extra loot 15%.
Nice.
So now the top guy, you can get almost 700. You can get 700,000 off the top Town Hall 10 if he's up there. And so you pull in a 50% twice on the top two, you fucking are clearing 1.4, 1.3, 1.2 usually. And I end up attacking in like lower Town Hall 10, maybe high Town Hall 9 range. Last where I came in,
it's kind of crazy when you start adding up all the perks.
Yeah, plus and we can donate. We can donate 6 guys. You can too. That's still weirding you out because I still think of troops in groups of 5.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, or 5. If you just hold the button, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, or 5. Oh, 6, and another one.
Everybody's gonna be changing their stuff to 6 archers.
Well, and I still run into it now that we have more people. I guess I didn't look the last time because they were full. But once in a while, you have a problem running into it where people are like requesting a dragon and 5 archers, and somebody puts in 6 archers. And you're like, okay, well, all right, we got to dump all those and put in 5 more and get a dragon in there. But it's still weird now. But the war bonus extra loot is huge. Now, once you get up to level 9, the war bonus extra loot is 25%. That's the highest. So 125% higher.
Okay.
Well, 120% total. That's going to be great. And then number 10, war loot extra storage plus 50%. That's stupid. I can hold more in my clan castle, more of my war loot, I guess.
Yeah, because
it's kind of safe. It's a little, it's another place to store it. I'd rather have more of something else for that. But the other thing, of course, at Town Hall 10 is donated troop upgrade 2 levels, which means that all the Town Hall 8s have to fill, all the Town Hall 7s have to fill the stuff. But that's just, think about that for farming.
Well, it's like
you just hand out whatever. Anybody can hand out whatever. Even the low guys, boom, 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 max troops.
Think about Smallville.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
But
by the time they get there, they're all going to be higher up guys anyway, you know.
Yeah, but we're all sitting over there doing these wars, killing it, getting tons of XP, almost perfect wars.
That is true. Yeah, if you keep the rule there that nobody it's just Town Hall 8s or lower, and especially real low. And you eventually get to level 5. You know, people will graduate out because they'll become Town Hall 9s and stuff. But you keep that clan as a low clan. But then they can donate 2 levels up, so they have max troops going in like by themselves. You won't have to have a Town Hall 10 to donate. You know, that's what they were doing over there a couple of times, was have like Worm had his Town Hall 10 in there, and then the rest were Town Hall 8s and lower. And it attracted, like, you'd have 1 Town Hall 10 or maybe 2 Town Hall 9s, that kind of thing, you know. But otherwise it was the same.
But the only problem with that, though, is you only have a certain housing space for your troops. So you would be kind of limited. Like, if you were just TH8s, you'd never be able to do golems.
You wouldn't have golems.
Because you can't... Well, I guess you could...
You can bring golems, but if you needed a golem, you just bring it.
Yeah.
But you couldn't donate it. That's fine.
You couldn't donate it.
So I guess it would go dragons and wizards, because that's not maxed out at Town Hall 5.
You could use
or
the
8, I mean. The P.E.K.K.A. You could get that up there. I don't know what else. The loons, no, you can max those out at Town Hall 8, right? I think so.
No.
You know?
No.
Boom, that's awesome.
Right? No, I don't think you can.
Dragons with max loons coming in behind with Town Hall 8s.
That's what I take
all fucking day long. Yeah, that's the attack. That's great. The other one is the hogs. You know, you could have max hogs coming in as a hit squad.
Okay. I did decide in the end to leave Xace as Xace, by the way. So he's going to be heading
Put it in the
back
bank, man. Both of my guys have free name changes whenever I want to do that.
Yeah.
But that will never happen.
Unless
they let you use
a
bunch
beers.
of characters and it says Boneyard Dominion King all the way across there.
Have a few beers to wake up the next morning and names Britney Spears
on
your account.
Or if I manage to get your phone off you and you wake up to
oh my god.
Sabotage.
How many
sabotage.
How many
Vagina Ripper. I've heard a lot of really good ones. Like, people are joking, I'm going to change my name to this and that, and I put in there Vagina Ripper. Remember that one? Oh man, that guy's super happy.
I almost had to quit because of my bad decision.
He would have. I mean, that was like a year and a half ago.
How many emails do you think Supercell is going to get that are going to start with? Okay, this might sound crazy, but I got drunk last night and someone played a prank on me by changing my name.
And it's now the Gargler.
and then Supercell's what are they going to do?
They're going to be like, fuck you.
Well,
no, sorry.
You're going to have put a passcode on your
right. You're the Gargler from now on, buddy. Sorry. Just go by Gargs. That's cool.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I guess you can't really go by Vag. That's shortened Vagina Ripper down to what?
Rip? Or you're really excited to do it, and then you misspell it.
Yeah.
And then you realize it afterwards.
Yeah, no, no, it's a no-go. And I actually saw a thread on people like, oh, can you change it? I don't like it now. And there was a whole thing on the U. Like, there's a whole, everybody changed it to U because they thought it was funny. The first time I saw it was what?
Oh.
When we started? First time you're like, oh, you said this. You're like, oh, that's good. Oh, okay, that's lost. That's over.
There was a bunch of funny things.
It's good as a second account because you can use it to fuck with people all day long,
So Mailman in our clan, he always spelt it Mailman with all lowercase.
Uh-huh.
And so he comes back and he said, I did do a name change. And he's got Mailman, the capital M and a capital M. So it's Mailman. Just like instead
perfect.
of all lowercase.
Sure.
He just went back and capitalized.
Yeah, right. And you changed it. And that's what I thought a lot of people should do is like, Brock was Brock 2525. You just change it to just Brock. Shorten it up to what you are called and what you're known as. Like, you have this really long name and people just shorten it. And that's what they call you.
Yeah.
And one of the guy, Dizzle. And Dizzle 95 or 97. Just change it to just Dizzle or something. I didn't send that to him yet, but Like, that's what I figured people would do with the name changing.
Yeah.
Just make it simpler or fix your mistakes, but some people just make it twice as long and more complicated.
He comes back with his name change, and he says, I did do a name change. This is Mailman, by the way.
It still says Mailman? Yeah. And then lowercase Mailman? Yeah, right. This is lowercase Mailman, by the way? Yeah. That's funny.
He goes, I know, sorry, I forgot to mention it. Oh, man. And he just...
I wasn't sure who it was.
Yeah, my God, it was just killing me. Because he just mentioned it in the line chat or something. Oh, by the way, this is Mailman. Well, we should wrap up here if you want to do another one.
Okay. I got a couple of shout-outs I want to get out to. I got an old one that I've been meaning to do for a while. Just Rambo Lamb's old clan, South Park.
Oh, cool.
That, bunch of good, and they're all fans and stuff. And where's the thing? I'll even do it real quick, because I told them. Hashtag VOLLUOO. That's how you can search them.
We've been doing that Clash Caller, and I can't tell if it's a 0 or a O.
I don't know. I guess these look like O's.
Yeah.
Big up to South Park. They're fans of the show, and everybody else here. House of Dad has been killing it, by the way, lately. We've winning and winning. Everybody's rocking their shits. We're 50 full right now, and I don't know.
That was what I was going to say. We looking at the war log, we lost one of the last 5. Let
me look at my war log.
So it seemed like once that
one of the last 5,
happened,
and then there's losses before that.
Yeah. We were having just a hell of a time, and so now we did that Clash Caller. I guess we could talk about that on the next episode, but I wanted to just give a shout out to Spaceman.
We've lost one in our last 9.
I'm just looking quickly at the chat.
And a couple more wins and a bunch more wins. Yeah.
So
a lot of green over here.
Yeah,
a lot of green on the board.
Well, we're getting back on track because we really worked on our defenses. I'll get into that.
You've been working together as a clan and booting people out to a different clan to work on your shit before they come back. Yeah. Zod's been doing that a long time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
bigging up to Zotzers coming in low and getting the Town Hall 8s. That's another thing. We'll get into that next time.
Hey, check out
what we're doing now in war. That's next
our
episode.
Favorite things on that.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to put this on the site.
Scotty, by the way, let's check out our favorite things.
Okay. On our site, we're just going to do a new thing. If you're going to shop on Amazon.
Hey, if you're shopping on the internet.
Yeah, shopping on the internet.
Shop at Amazon. If you're going to shop at Amazon, come through our site first. All kinds of cool shit.
Tell them we sent you.
Yeah, tell them, and they will. That click alone will tell them that we sent you, and you will help the podcast by making Amazon donate a little bit of money.
And we are going to put on the site a new thing, our favorite things.
Our favorite things.
Yeah,
things that we like that you can search for on Amazon and buy and love.
Well, and I think one of the first things that we have to put up is like the robe you got.
Oh, okay. My Boba Fett battle armor robe,
because everybody's heard about that
terry cloth. It's awesome.
And then the thing that you got for the
my crossbow.
Yeah, your crossbow.
Well, then you can dress up like me and go out and shoot and hopefully not kill chipmunks in your backyard.
Right. And then some of the books,
all the different books, movies, video games,
things that we like. So,
Bud Light,
get a hold,
Paul Moss.
So get a hold of us, clashclanspodcast@gmail.com. I actually got to get to some of these emails, but we had so many things from Twitch coming in that things get buried.
At WBSNB Radio, give me a call at
424-27
424-27 Clash. That's right.
Yeah, we get some voicemails too.
Okay, we got a lot of stuff to get to next episode, so we're shutting it down now. Keep it clashy, y'all.
Keep it clashy.
Skilly beep 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 skilly beep.